Hey guys, it's Ty and welcome back to my channel where I hope you guys stay uplifted, motivate you, and find peace amongst yourself. So if you're interested in these type of videos, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up by leaving a like. Make sure you're commenting down below and make sure you're subscribed by turning on your notification bell if it's not on already. As well as follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter at Ty_guidance and on Facebook at Talks with Ty to stay up to date. And all of the information will be down in the description box below. So good evening, good morning, or good afternoon. I hope you guys are enjoying your week going on this weekend. Today is currently Friday, October 22nd, and it's going on 10:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So regardless if it's the morning time, afternoon, or evening, I hope you guys been being productive, been enjoying the month of October, taking each day for what it is, reflecting and practicing daily, as well as preparing yourself for the fall. So staying warm, staying hydrated, and getting ready for this month to continue on into the following days that we have left to celebrate going into the new month and taking this month for what it is and accepting it for what it is by being grateful and reflecting. So with that being said, for the last couple of months, I hope you guys have been practicing as well as enjoying this year. It's currently October 22nd. Today is Friday. So with that being said, always remember Monday through Friday, Saturday through Sunday, December through January. Doesn't change. The only thing that changes is what you do throughout the day, daily, throughout the week, the weekends, and the year. So with that being said, for today's video, we will go over and discuss what does being convenient mean, how will it affect us, and what do I suggest and advise for you guys. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for having your notifications on. Thank you guys so much for sharing. Make sure you leave a comment, leave feedback if you have something positive, something productive, something that I can learn. I'm a very teachable person. Excuse my voice. Meaning that I don't know everything. Anything that I do not know, I like to look up, or I like to take the time to educate myself. And if I do know something, I do like to speak on it and inform you guys. So that being said, something that I do for those of you who are new is use a dictionary and thesaurus to break down keywords from the title/topic. And I do that to not only reassure you guys, but to refresh you guys on how these words are effective and how they may be perceived and processed. So with that being said, the words that I chose to break down for today's video from the title/topic are the words being inconvenient. So once again, on this channel, I suggest and advise it's a judge-free channel. So you're allowed to express yourself and feel safe and free, because we don't like our feelings to be invalidated. I don't like my feelings to be invalidated into things that I'm not, and I try my best to be or hypocritical and contradicting myself. So that being said, let's go ahead and start today's video. But thank you guys so much for having your notifications on and sharing the video as well. So the first word I'm going to go ahead and define for you guys is the word being. So being can be used as a noun or a verb. So being as a noun is your existence. So something that is being is considered a life or living. So something that is living is an income of a significant things that are live or being of an earning. So your existence is a continued of survival. So us are human beings, people are human beings because we live life, and life is the condition that distinguishes animals, plants, and inorganic matter, including the capacity for growth, reproduction, functional activity, continual change, and proceeding depth. So that's what life is. So if you guys seen The Lion King, the circle of life, okay. And being is also our soul, our spirit, and our essence. So being is the nature of an essence of a person. So your soul is an individual mind, and your thoughts, your spirit is the non-physical part of a person, which is set off of our soul. So our soul is our emotions and what we think and what we feel. Our spirit is our actual inside. So realizing that being is somebody doing something who is present or being practical. So what does being convenient mean? The word convenient can be used as an adjective. So something that is convenient is suitable or approachable. Something that is convenient is suited as to allow an easy access of something that may be within reach or nearby or near to. Something that is convenient is also involving a little bit of trouble or effort. So when you have something that is convenient, it is fitting in one's person's needs, activities, or plans. So something that is suitable and appropriate is suitable or proper in circumstances. So something that is convenient can also be fitting, which allows someone to be suitable, which is right or appropriate for a particular person, purpose, or situation. I was trying to read both of those words at the same time. So what does being convenient mean, and how does it affect us? So for the month of October, I strategically, okay, I don't know why I can't talk for some reason, but I think it's because my throat is itchy. And you guys, I have a bruise on my neck. I bruise very easily. No, this is not a hickey. I do not have a boyfriend. So yeah, but okay. So what does being, what does cut? Okay. Hi, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Let's try this again. What does being convenient mean? So convenience and being convenient is, once again, somebody who's suitable or agreeable to the needs or purpose. So when it comes to being convenient to yourself, your mental health, to healing, you're understanding your purpose, which is well suited. So being respected, learning the facilities, or being useful in a favorable or easy or comfortable manner. Okay, so with that being said, things that are convenient are, you know, realistic, they're within our standards, they're easily accessible. And when it comes to being convenient, understanding how things make it more easier for you and more effortless. So what is going to be convenient? Something that I suggest and advise when it comes to mental health and realizing, you know, when it comes to healing, is how you choose to heal. So like I said, for the month of October specifically, in the last couple of months, I've been strategic with my content, and I made it more convenient for me to express the information I wanted to expose to you guys by making it effortlessly less important and valuable for me to realize what can I talk about naturally versus things that may be more, you know, effort and energy for me to go over, in my opinion, or suggest and advise to you guys. So being convenient, something like your microwave, which makes it easier for you to heat up food, your convenience of, you know, picking up your clothes or cleaning your room, you know, and putting them in baskets and bins. So they could be an object, it could be a purpose, it could be a situation or environment. So when it comes to your mental health, what I suggest and advise when it comes to being convenient and what does being convenient mean for you is realizing how you want to go about when it comes to coping. So on my channel, I suggest and advise information. I speak from a place of experience. If not, like I said, I use the dictionary, I take my time, and I educate myself on things that I lack knowledge of. So once again, what I want to suggest and advise for making things convenient when it comes to mental health or when it comes to healing, because healing is a process. So you're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days. There's no right or wrong way to heal. And what I want to suggest and advise when it comes to healing is not being content with the label or attachment. A lot of people will just tell you, oh, all you have to do is this and all you have to do that. If that was so simple, when you do it immediately, you wouldn't have days where you're like on and off. Healing is like a light switch, because you're gonna have some days where you're feeling good and you're gonna have some days where you feel bad. And because you're healing from something that has wounded you, caused you PTSD, suffering, anxiety, or depression, it's going to be a process, especially if it's deeply enrooted. So like if you do not have the emotional intelligence, if you don't have people in your environment to cheer you on, if you don't have any support, or you live in an environment where people are not, you know, strong enough mentally or emotionally to have conversations with you to make you feel better, or for even yourself to feel better. So rather you're having suicidal thoughts or just suffering from trauma, is writing down how you feel. Like for me, it's convenient for me to express how I feel in a journal and listen to myself speak by recording myself speak, because I'm able to understand where I'm, you know, coming from when it comes to my emotion, as well as understanding what's triggering. And the reason why I suggest and advise writing down how you feel if you don't have nobody to confide is because you're able to keep track. And I feel like it's really important to keep a document or track of where your thoughts are coming from, because it's like connect the dots. Our thoughts are like puzzles. So in order for us to think or feel, we have to be exposed to environments, situations, and opportunity and experiences. And because geographically everyone doesn't live in the same environment and everyone doesn't have the same resources, we do not all think and feel and have the same way of living or expressing ourselves. So understanding opportunities and situations may be more severe to some people. It just all depends on where you are in the world and how you've been exposed to certain situations. And just because you've been in a certain environment does not mean that you're not able to retain, or that you don't, you know, feel any type of way. So being convenient is up to you, and it allows you to make things more, you know, suitable. So when it comes to handling mental health, when it comes to expressing yourself, finding ways that work for you. That's why I started this channel, to express myself and let people know how, you know, they want to feel. I don't tell you guys how to feel, once again, just because I have beliefs and just because I think a certain type of way does not mean my subscribers have to, you know, acknowledge the same way. Just because I like the color blue does not mean everyone I follow has to like the color blue. Like, if we're able to have a mutual understanding, we're able to respect each other's perspective. That's the goal. And the goal initially is for you to be yourself. That's why I'm here, not for you to agree with everything I say and vice versa. Now, if we have things in common, that's good for us. If not, it's okay. So making things convenient and being convenient allows you to realize, okay, you know, what is more accessible, what is more, you know, likely of you to process information that makes you feel comfortable. So in order to be suitable, like being comfortable and knowing that there's no right or wrong way to be comfortable with your thoughts or your emotions. That's why I tell you guys to express yourself how you choose to. Another reason and another thing that I always suggest and advise is confronting yourself in the mirror. And the reason why I say physically is so you can see yourself, you can feel yourself. And once again, healing is a process. You're gonna have days where you're doing good, you're gonna have days where you're doing bad. That's the part of the healing process. That's like if you were to fall off a bike and you have a wound, like it's not going to take a day, because if you went through trauma and you suffered for 3 years, it may take you 3 years to finish healing, or it may take you 6. It doesn't, there's no right or wrong amount of time and effort. I will say the convenience of you healing is going to be based off the amount of effort you put into yourself and being honest with yourself. That's why when I see certain people, they're just like, you know, when you heal, it's just going to be rainbows and butterflies. That's not true. That's why I don't tell you guys what to do or how you feel. And when it comes to being convenient, make sure you make things convenient for you. Like, I don't listen to people who I know say things and they don't mean what they're saying. They're just talking because verbally they're, you know, fortunate to express themselves. So it's just like being mindful of the advice you're hearing from people and paying attention to how they suggest and advise it, as well as their actions. So if I say I'm going to post every single day for the past couple of months, which I've been doing, making sure you see Monday through Friday or the 1st to the 30th, whenever, how long I've ever said, you know, that I'm putting myself into and practicing, because nobody's perfect. So like, even like me, so even though, you know, I'm not perfect, the people who say certain things aren't perfect either. That's why I don't hold them accountable and I don't expect anything from them. And the people that I do listen to, my mentors, are actually people I can say from experience their actions also match what they're saying, and vice versa. So making it convenient to surround yourself with people, you know, who are going to actually help you and suggest and advise information, and who don't force you to think a certain type of way. Because what I realized, you can't tell people how to feel. You shouldn't want to tell people how to feel, and you shouldn't want to tell people how to feel. So like, just because you have feelings and somebody else disagrees, that person is allowed to, as long as you're able to mutually respect what was said. And if you're listening to understand them, you're able to comprehend what was being said. Now, if you, of course, have your feelings, because everybody is their own person, that's why you want to make things convenient for you. So what does being convenient mean? Making sure that you're well suited and you understand how easy or simple it is for you to comprehend information and how you're going to project the information, because it's up to you to decide, okay, is this, you know, relevant to me? Is this have a lot of value? Is this significant? Vice versa. So knowing that being convenient allows things to be more effortlessly, so not having to do a lot. So I believe in, if it applies, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Meaning, if something is for you, I feel like naturally it will be for you. So like, not going out your way to, you know, do things, because naturally, if it's in your nature or if it's meant for you, designed for you, it will come to you. Like, for example, if I'm putting a puzzle piece together and I have like a triangle puzzle piece and I have square pieces trying to fit in the puzzle, if I'm naturally not able to put this puzzle piece together, instead of being frustrated, putting my time and energy, realizing that maybe I don't have the right pieces and that it's okay, and that I could, you know, make a new puzzle with the actual pieces that are going to fit, and not stressing myself and being overwhelmed. Because we as people cause our anxiety, we cause our depression, we cause how we feel, because how we react and respond. So the more you're able to be aware of your thoughts and how you act and respond, the more likely it is you're able to understand and learn and grow from what you're going through. Because once again, healing is a process. So being convenient allows you to be more comfortable and accessible when it comes to being capable of healing, having a conversation, being in a relationship, and surrounding yourself with people as well. So with that being said, I'm not gonna make this video too long because it's now 11:03 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm gonna have this up and posted before the end of October 22nd. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Live your life, stay tuned for further videos, and don't forget to say hello.